welcome to another video by Medieval Tom. Me. Today we are going to be facing the challenge of liminal space. And it's been going around a lot on like Twitter and such. It's been around for a while, but today I am finally catching up with the trend. And as someone who isn't a huge fan of the things that I have seen, I'm a little nervous. And if you haven't seen my reacting to my phobias one, I have a feeling it's going to be a little similar to that. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and dive into the wonderful world of Reddit, because Reddit always tends to have what I need. So, this is r/liminal space, and I'm hoping for some good photos, but I also have a video that I saw on YouTube the first couple seconds. So we'll see how that goes. First, this wonderful garden. It is marked eerie and uncanny. I think that if I was in this garden, with it being foggy, I would probably cry, especially if I was alone. I am a big crier, and this feels like there is just a monster. Hoping that I will be silly enough to go through it and adventure time. Okay, so for this one, I feel like this is impractical. How are you supposed to get up to the doorway? How are you supposed to leave? I'm not an acrobat. I can't just jump up. I can't just do a flip and end up there. This one's impractical. Ugh, all fears have been banished for that one. This one is a lot of windows. That's a lot of windows. Don't get me wrong, I am a huge window fanatic. I love having windows. My boyfriend and I are moving for more windows, so don't get me wrong, I love the windows here, but they are just impractical. Why would you make a bunch of tiny ones instead of making like a wall of windows? At that point, you should be living in a glass house. Why would you just live in... I guess people aren't living in this hallway. I take it all back. This is very creepy. Here is a space. It is a grocery store. I think it's weird because there's no one there, because normally grocery stores are insanely packed with people. And especially this one, I don't like how grocery stores have the weird plain walls. It makes you feel like you're in a hospital, and I don't like that when I'm looking for my food, so. Oh, hey look, there's mayonnaise back there. Also, this is just nice. I do feel like there might be something peeking up out of the corner there, behind the stairs. I don't like not knowing what I'm turning into. I feel like that's also very common with liminal space. The whole thing is that you're not sure what you're going to be turning into, and while this is lovely and all, I feel like there's also something else looking out the window, just on the stairs below me. A picture of a playground on my 3DS. Now, this one is very liminal. This one makes me uncomfortable. This is the first one to make me uncomfortable. I think there are horror games based off of this, right? Like, this specific playground? I feel like we all have seen this playground at least once in our lives. This is a very old playground. I wonder what playgrounds are going to be like when children are a little bit older, Like when we're older. In a few years, I wonder what playgrounds are going to be like, because I feel like they're going to get rid of all the metal, which I never understood anyway. Why are you putting a bunch of kids who are going to push each other in a completely metal playground? Sure, there's blacktop. That has a little bounce to it. You go ahead and you push a kid, they slam their face into the metal, and then they fall onto the blacktop, and then they're fine, because it's bouncy. They're completely fine. Might as well put concrete on the ground. Anyway, I got too heated about playgrounds, so supposed to be driving home. Seems endless. This just looks like it's out of a movie or something. This looks like the Warriors Trek at the very end, the hero's journey, but truly a real journey. Very ominous, makes me feel nervous for this person's car. This is pretty liminal, I will say. It has the whole going into a place where you don't know what's down there. This gives me a little bit of my megalophobia because I have a feeling that some giant monster or person is down there, and my brain's filling in the gaps, and it just thinks that someone's gonna like reach their hand up, grab me, and pull me down into the abyss. It looks like I'm just going into an abyss, and I don't like that. That makes me feel a little uncomfy. Don't like that one. I think we should stop building things that look so sad all the time. Like, why? This is just a train underpass. Why does it look like that? Put some art on the walls. Do something with it. Make it not so creepy. Why is it endless? Again, this took the train hallway too far in the other direction. I should put some things on the wall. There's too much on this wall. I don't know what is going on. Why are there 3 different designs on the floor, the ceiling? Why couldn't you just choose one color? There's too much going on, and I also don't appreciate why this makes me feel nauseous. This makes me feel nauseous. I don't appreciate that. I would not stay at this hotel. Get out of there. See full image? Do I have to do a bunch of stuff for that? Ugh. And it's not even worth it. Again, just put stuff on the walls. How hard is it to just put stuff on the walls? Jeez. Salt and Pepper Shaker Museum. I'm sure the salt and pepper fanatics would love this place. I have bird salt and pepper shaker. Do you think that would belong here? Ew. Ew. Tell this person to figure their life out. What is happening? Why does their couch look like that? There could be so many more things on the wall to make it feel more homey. They should paint their walls a color other than sad, dreary white. That's like living in an apartment and your landlord refused to let you live in it. That's what this feels like. I'm just decimating these photos. It's how I cope, okay? Okay, so this one is a classical liminal. Again, my brain fills in the gaps, and I feel like there's just a person, something scary, at the end of this staircase, and they're on their way to murder me, to kill me, to do something bad, and I'm not a fan of that. Oh, I actually like this. I know I was destroying everyone else, but I like this one. I like the checkered floors, and they're green, not black and white. If they were black and white, that would be a different story. But these ones are green. There's some nice artwork on the walls. I mean, the walls are white, but there's artwork there, so I can't really complain. This one gets a pass. This one's definitely 9 out of 10. A hotel in Winnipeg. Again, what is that at the end of the hall? Why is that there? They put a painting on the wall, too literally. They put a painting on the wall. And I think if they just put something a little decorative on the other walls that are, the 20 walls that are there, it wouldn't be liminal anymore. Oh, but how would they make their money not getting on the liminal space Reddit if they actually put stuff on their walls? Oh, man. Yeah, I wouldn't stay in this hotel. That's all I have to say. Oh, okay, story time. I used to clean a church with my older brother. It was money that I would do. It was money that I would get on the side. And I was always so scared that someone was gonna come in, and it felt haunted. Every time I went into a separate room from my brother and I would see that there was a huge wall of windows and it was completely black, and we would do this at like 2 a.m. after all of their events had happened. And so it was pitch black outside, and one of the rooms that I went in didn't light up. It was one of the motion sensor lights, and it didn't light up. And I swear on everything that I saw something that was outside of the window, and I felt so terrible. I did not do another one with him again at 2 a.m. because it was just not worth it for me. And this is what that feels like. It's always the churches. Why do the churches do that? Excuse me, miss. You can't be playing with that. This is another one that feels like it's a setup for the animated giant creatures to come around the corner. I feel like someone's gonna step over the buildings, and then they're just gonna turn around and stare at me and come running towards me. And I'm not about that life. I feel like this would be the end of me. My brain would think too much. Oh, I hate the tiles on the ceiling being off. It just, I feel like it's so easy to have someone just up there. And I hate that. I hate that. And then down the hallway, what is that? What is it? No, thank you. Well, first off, why are you playing hide and seek in the blocked off part of the mall? Where are your parents? Did they tell you you could go there? Did the owner of the mall say that you could go there? There's a reason it's blocked off. You're gonna die. That's all I have to say about that. This is just nice. I like this. I think it's cute. I wouldn't live there by any means. I don't understand how people are able to live hundreds of miles outside of a town, but it's cute. If I didn't have to live there, I'd be okay. I would hate to have this as my office. This feels like a gateway to one of those, what is it called? To laser tag. To a laser tag place. Feels like you go up to it and then they give you all the information right around the corner. Could just be me though, I've never played laser tag. Ooh, yeah. Trains, they're never good for liminal spaces for me. Again, why do you make it look like that? Why can't you just put some things on the wall? Paint the wall fully green. Why is it only partially green? That's gonna do it for today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you wouldn't mind putting down what was your favorite or your least favorite liminal space in the comments below, that would be great. I would love to see which ones you guys liked or disliked the most. If you guys are interested in more of this, let me know in the comments below as well, and I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!